Alright, where was I? Yeah, so we're currently involved in this coronation. We're at the coronation of the emperor, the king in Genria. Crown succession. I should probably hand off my domain to someone. Whichever one makes the most sense. I think maybe Navarra. This will make sense as well, I think. Check out the struggle again. We're just going to look at the struggle endings. So I need every de jure county must be my culture. That's weird. So if I were to go to my kingdom though, I would have to, if I switch the kingdom, I'd have to turn all of this into Nautico culture. I'm not a fan of that. I mean, I can do it. Like, what I can do is revoke titles from my brother here. Oh, though, actually, the titles are going to go to me anyways. Yeah, you know what? I can just wait and then switch the capital there. Man. That's a shame. Oh, no. The water will pass, but you shall not, and that apparently was a bad omen. God damn it. Yeah, Sweden's doing very well here. Man, you know what? It might be a good idea to actually create a new succession law with Scandinavian elective. Because then I could essentially, technically, get all of my constituent kingdoms to pass on to the same heir. And that's what I'm thinking I should be doing right now. But I don't have the money. It's very expensive to form these kingdoms. And I'm thinking, I think the next thing I might want to start doing is actually moving to diplomatic, so I can get the, it's this one, title creation, a cost of minus 20%. We're going to have a look at our courtiers. Chalon, is this my vassal? My lead, okay, so this is a guy in France. This is a guy in Languedoc, so we're going to be releasing him as well, just to get as many. I think we'll just mass arson. Mass arson, mass ransom. Yeah, we're going to burn them all to the ground, man. My next question, I think, relates to Mallorca. So this is actually a part of the struggle. And I had a thought. I can't remember what it was specifically, because I think I was like asleep when I was like pondering this, but there was something to do with Mallorca that might have helped. Or that I had plans for, but I totally forgot about. Portugal. Maybe I might want to go and force vassalization so I can bring them in and protect them from the Caliphate of Gengia. I think I can unite the kingdoms. I remember there was a decision somewhere here that allowed me to do that, and it might be a part of the Iberian struggle. So I'm just gonna have another look at the struggle ending. Okay, I don't think so. Legends are created from legend seeds. Primary way of obtaining legend seeds is by getting Court Chronicler. Historical legend seeds can only be used once per game, regardless of character. They're restricted to certain dynasties. Oh, fuck off. So I cannot do this one because this fucking idiot, right? Oh, you fucking dolt. Hold on. So who gets the ability to... Hold on. Well, I'm kind of hoping that I have the ability to restore Roman culture in this this mod that I've got here. So I mean, it's possible. We'll just keep going. I was never really a fan of the decision to relegate the ability to create cultures restore ancient cultures through legends, because it's very finicky, and again, the AI generally tends to pick them and waste them completely, and it's a once per game fucking like thing. So like I don't know, I'm not a fan. I'm gonna declare war on this guy. He's old. He's dying. I think it's probably the best opportunity that I have, because the truce will end soon. With him dying and all. I just want to check out my opinion, my relations. So yeah, they still hate me because of the offensive wars. Which is weird, because I haven't actually fought any offensive wars in a long time. Oh, jeez. Okay, so they must have... They've gotten rid of, that, thingo, that county that I'm a big fan of. Alright, we are very close to getting a claim on these guys, and we should be able to press into... Hopefully press into the Holy Roman Empire soon. But there's no guarantee. I said the Holy Roman Empire. What I meant to say was the actual Roman Empire. I mean, we would be by sea zone. Liberty faction. We are currently dealing with with hostile vassals. Some in Andalusia, some in Viscamarca. Viscamarcha. Hold on, let's English to Spanish. Marcha. What's marzo? March territory, border between realms, and we're just gonna go and check the Spanish name for that, Marca. So I'm gonna use that. Yeah, this is right, Viscamarca. We're using the K because we are still like very Viking. How's it going, Pudzers? Were you here before? I don't think you were actually. Yeah, we're currently doing this playthrough as the fictional kingdom of Northica, which is like so my kind of Spanish Viking kingdom. I think the way that I've installed my culture is we've got North Germanic heritage, so it's still very like we've got a lot of our like Germanic roots. We're still like coastal warriors. We've still got the shield maidens as an aspect of our culture, and we still use runestones, but we've got the ritualized friendship, which I thought was an interesting, whatever you call it, reform, and here as well. I intend to get a really cool reform in warfare here called recognition of talent. That's very expensive, by a 5,000 prestige, unfortunately. You do not have 10 foreign prisoners with 12 or more in any skill plus 3,000. Is it worth getting to CK3? I'm worried it'll be too complicated for me and it'll end up... Yeah, these Paradox games tend to be pretty complicated, but I think Crusader Kings 3 is the easiest to get into. And let me explain why. First off, this is a sandbox game. There are no goals. You don't really... You're not, like, restricted to doing one particular thing. It's incredibly, like, free as an experience. So you can do all kinds of stuff in this game. You don't have to play as a kingdom, you don't have to play as an empire, you don't have to play as a county. You can play as a landless adventurer and just explore and pick up contracts. And do all kinds of stuff that way. You can explore the world as, like, a landless mercenary. There is no losing in this game, so again, like, you're not really... But if you are the person who likes to build yourself up in a big kingdom or in a big empire, and you like to play these kinds of grand strategy games, I guess I wouldn't say it's too difficult. Again, in my opinion, this is the easiest of the Paradox, like, grand strategy line. It's... Yeah, I mean, I would say, yeah, it's probably the easiest to game and the easiest, like, meta out of those strategy games, in my opinion. But again, this is primarily an RPG game, in my opinion. I keep saying in my opinion. I got to stop saying that. It is an RPG game. With a lot of focus on stuff like, oh, you've got like a royal court, and you can speak to people in the royal court, which in my opinion is kind of boring, but I don't really bother with that too much. And a lot of it is like vassal management. You're dealing with, you know, vassals up in the north, for example, like disloyal vassals in Viscamarca, or again, more disloyal fucking vassals here. My god, they're all disloyal. Even the kids hate me. What the fuck? Well, That's a shame. I'm just going to ignore that for now. Actually, I'm going to move this guy over here. We're going to go to the Barony of Benevente. Who is she? Thora Altir Ubing. I'm going to ignore that for now. What was I saying? So EU4. I have played EU4, and it is more difficult than this. EU4 is like, it's more like a grand strategy game. There's less RPG mechanics. It's very much. So EU4 starts in 1444 at the advent of, and the kind of like the peak of the Renaissance and the dawn of the exploration era. So you're currently in that period of time building up your empire, building up your economy, you know, explore. If you're playing as like Spain, the Spanish powers like Castile or Aragon or Portugal or France or England, your priority at times will be to just explore the New World. Or if you're playing as the Roman Empire, for example, your imperative, your main imperative is to stop the Ottomans from destroying you. Or, obviously, as the Ottomans, you want to destroy the Roman Empire. Or as Italy, because in 1444, Italy is like hundreds of different like kingdoms and republics. So your goal in Italy would be to maybe consolidate your territories and create a kingdom in Italy, and so on and so forth. There's a lot of stuff going on in that game. It's, I would say, I mean, I like playing it. It's probably one of my favorite strategy games of all time. But I would say it is more difficult than this, for sure. I'm actually going to go and attack these guys. Just want to make sure. Actually, I've already maxed out, so I think I'm gonna siege this down, because this is actually one of the required territories for the Castles Belli. We want to have a look at the Duchy of Dalmatia. Is this... How much is this going to cost me? Is it worth it? 203. That's like more than double for just two counties. That's another 2 counties, but one of them is in the Eastern Roman Empire. I'm gonna take Dalmatia. Look at my guy as well. He is actually dying, so I have to fucking wrap up this war now. I need to go and invade those guys. It is... Look at my dynasty. Look at legacies. Legacies, CK3. There are Viking legacies that are missing, and I'm wondering why they're missing. I suspect I've probably broken one of the prerequisites. It's something to do with, like being tribal. Okay, so dynasties whose dynasty head has North Germanic heritage, or a culture descended from Norse. I do actually have a culture descended from Norse, and it is also, what do you call it? North Germanic as well. It's both. So once the first legacy of the track, it will have its track unlocked regardless. So this is implying that the current head of the dynasty is not actually North Germanic. So we're gonna have a look at this. He is Norse, and he is a Sartru. So that's like double Viking. And yet, if we look at the legacies, it seems the Viking legacies have disappeared, so I don't know what's going on with that. That is very unusual. Are you thinking of playing Europa Universalis? By the way? Excellent. Disband all the forces. We're going to have a look at what we conquered here. You know what? I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep both of these. So we're going to form some vassals down in the south, down in the west. I'm going to have a look at maybe switching my capital to Nahia or Valladolid. Because that'll be within the kingdom of Spain. The other thing that I want to do currently is actually, maybe possibly, I'll form a thing here, and I'll switch the capital. I've already moved the capital once, so I'm kind of screwed here, I think. What is the struggle ending that I want? I think I want Daytona. Now that I can't fucking do that. Or the other thing that I could do is invade the Eastern Roman Empire. I mean, not invade it, become a part of the Eastern Roman Empire. So we're gonna invade Dalmatia, go for the claim, press the claim. Now that I press the claim, I think the claim is practically permanent. So if I were to die, and I'm just gonna have a look at this. Oh, actually, it isn't. It's unpressed. So if I die, then I lose the claim, and I lose the claim. So I gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving. Gotta move fast. We've got another 9 months before these guys decide to declare war on me. Unpressed claim on the county of Toledo. I mean, I'll take the lady. So our Viking invaders are making our way. We're gonna let them flee. Oh, fuck me. Fucking hell. Oh my fucking god. That was really stupid. Alright, so the reason why I lost that initially was because, excellent. So, we are now neighboring the Roman Empire. They actually have a new emperor. I'll just point that out. Swear fealty. Yes, perfect. So we'll save, and then join the Roman Empire. And then we'll start speaking Greek. Greco. Pause. My liege. Now we're gonna adopt a centralized bureaucracy. We are not Gandalf the Ring. So, we're gonna have a look at the Capatinate. I'm gonna go and give this to my son here. Or whoever happens to be the best candidate for something like this. I'm gonna demand administrative governance from my son. I'm gonna do the same thing with all of these guys. Oh, I can imprison this guy. Awesome. This will be the first admin government within our realm that we can control. So let's say here. I might even consider converting to the Orthodox faith. God damn, that's gonna take fucking forever. Oh, you know what? I am gonna go. What I'm gonna do here is give my son. I hope I can actually influence him and get him to become the next guy. Can I influence candidacy? I cannot. He's really competent. This is the problem. I actually really like him as my heir, but because he's not the right government, it's just not gonna happen. Okay, we're gonna give it to this guy. So we're gonna influence candidacy, and we're gonna. Fuck me. No. It's gonna be the Capatinate of Northica. How much? 426. So we gotta keep doing plotting in the court of the Roman Empire. Adopt state faith. And we're gonna go and set up our boy here. And we're gonna put him in front. My player is Aki Asterson Ubing. I'm not gonna marry him off yet. What I will do though is revoke title here. We'll save. I've already saved it, good. So we'll revoke the title. Okay, rally the forces. Everybody, move. Dun, 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 dun. Katina. Oh, yes, I'll take him. If you want to start without any DLC at first and play the tutorial. Yeah, yeah. I mean, oh, definitely. I've heard the tutorial is actually really good in the newer Paradox games. I haven't actually played many of these tutorials, though, I will say myself, because I'm used to playing a lot of old Paradox games, so I generally haven't really had any experience with them. But at least I remember trying the tutorial for Crusader Kings 2 and it being like god awful. Um, but I hear the tutorial for Crusader Kings 3 is really good. I'd really like to get to become co-ruler with the Imperator. Yeah, and I say Imperator because my guy's probably speaking Latin, right? He'd probably refer to the kingdom as Imperator and not Basileus. Like the Greeks do. Capitan. Yeah, my health above all else. I will survive. Hey, hey. No, okay, let's end. I'm gonna demand conversion. Let's make it easier to a point. And then we're gonna promote him again. Influence candidacy. Counterpinate. Counterpinate. Again, I keep forgetting to do this, but we're gonna look at the administrative government here and we're gonna land up. Steal some stuff. Was it slander? I feel like it was something else. I think it might have been challenge status. Oh, perfect. Right, and we're gonna go and influence candidacy of our boy, my player here. Not influence candidacy, we're gonna promote him. I remember that being a thing where you could actually, like, increase the candidate score, so this is what we're gonna do here. Oh, that's the same fucking slot. I thought it was a personal thing. But it's a political scheme. It's kind of annoying. God damn it. Oh, I misread that. I thought, oh man, okay. So, yeah, that's, wow, that's gonna be 6,000 to fight. God damn, you just won't die. Dum 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 da da dum. Dum da da dum 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 dum. So I'm wondering, like, how this is even possible. This is not a kingdom that just splits, right? This is a appointed succession. So there's no cognatic elements, not cognatic, no partition, no gavel kind elements within this form of succession. Yes, I will be your spy master, my liege, my emperor. My imperator. I am fourth in line to succeed. God damn, my Gaia's gonna fucking die from all this. Ah, look, I have the theme of Toledo. Perfect. Yes, my emperor. Give me more power. Make more titles for me. Give me more money. So, Toledo. Oh, I gotta give out these titles, don't I? Right, so I'll keep Toledo for now. I think what I'm gonna do is give out Dalmatia to someone. Someone who preferably has... This is admin. Perfect, so grant appointment. You are now the Strategos of Dalmatia. Congratulations. Strategos. Now we are going to enforce demands, disband all the troops. We're going to revoke all of his titles. And ransom. We'll take the 100 for ourselves, and we'll have a look at the other courtiers as well. Act of tyranny. I'm going to give this title to Guarantee. So I'm going to have a look at my son as well. Alright, yep. We're going to give it to my son. You are now a governor of Dalmatia. No, not Dalmatia. Sorry, it's Barcelona. The other one. My friend. I know you. I know exactly what I'm doing. How do I give him the title? A grant appointment. I could get fucked. Let's do Dalmatia. Perfect. You are in command of a bunch of these other guys here. I'm going to ask that you change your religion. Blessed be to God. Now what I want you to do, your vassal directive is to go and convert faith. They will be Orthodox by the end of the century. In fact, while I'm actually going to convert faith in region, it is going to take me 5 years per territory. Spymaster. So, I really want to declare war. The laws do prevent me from doing something like that, but I think what I will do is try and persuade the Emperor, the Basileus, the Augustus, to switch. Barcelona. So I'm just gonna like come up with like this is my made up like suffix, right? My suffix toponym. So like bor is gonna be like the Viking Spanish word for like castle or fortification, like borg or berg. So bor, Barcelbor. So like the city of Barkina or Barkelina, Barkelbor. So something like that. I think that's a really neat like addition. Northtica, Toledo. Bolero. Oh, I'm also the captain of Navarre as well. Najera. Okay, let's see. How am I gonna do this? I gotta figure out how to change my title, my themes like thingy. Let's see. Trafalgar. Yeah, how do I... What the fuck? What do I do? What do I do? Oh, there we go. I think this might be it. So we want to go and switch it to Frontier. Excellent. So this will give us the ability to actually declare war on our neighbors. Excellent. We've got it, guys. We've got it. So now we can declare war. We'll do county expansion. I'm going to look at Dutch expansion just as an example. We can do this and this. Perfect. Not as good as the other one, but we can still do it anyways. We're going to declare war for... Yeah, let's do it. Galicia. Excellent, we've done it. So we're just gonna push forward. Okay, awesome. Check out this again. Alright, good. We're in a good spot here. Let's send the spy over. We're gonna have a look and try and find some secrets in the court of Mercia. What is going on here? Fuck that guy. I will be dead within the year. 937. Right. That's good. Excellent. So we have taken Galicia. Galicia is ours. You are to serve your captain. How fucking dare you, man. Where are these other guys? Oh, there they are. Shh, I forgot about the I gotta keep building up my my admin power here. Challenge status. People. Fuck 'em up. You motherfuckers. Title creation cost is reduced, that's good. I'll take the prestige. Awesome. God damn it. I think I'm about to die here. Kinda hope I do. I might have to just abdicate, like, right now. Nice. Ah, oh, goddamn, these guys. What the hell? This rubber team. Right, we got a new captain. Captain Arkiastason. I'm gonna go take domain focus here. And we'll start executing some prisoners as well while we're at it. Athgar Jolson. Jollerson. Too many duchies, so this is one of the things that I want to fix here. So we're gonna give this guy the... I'm gonna ask him to demand... I'm gonna demand conversion once we give him the title. Nawara. My friend. Convert. Hold on. Familial Kinsley. What the fuck? Are you fucking... Ah, that was me. I'm an idiot. God damn it. In fact, we're actually going to release her. Renounce all of your claims, niece. And we're going to give her a wife. A husband, sorry, I should say. I don't really care about an alliance with Nubia. So we're gonna give it to some rando. This guy. Yeah, give me your money, Mayor. Get back on your fucking horse. Well, there is no time to waste. We're gonna do stewardship. I'm gonna increase my stewardship here, and we're mainly the goal here is to just to build up my cash reserves. I want to keep extorting my vassals here. So we're gonna give this to one of my relatives. Give it to my half brother. Be back in a sec. Give me a sec here. Alright, I think I'm gonna go take a small break. I've been at it for about an hour and a half, so I just feel like I need to take a break, and I'll be back in maybe like an hour or two. It really depends on how I feel. I'm probably gonna go to sleep early, I think, tonight.